Testing,
Matter
testing.
of
One,
fact,
two.
Wavy Gibson. I don't know if you heard of him. He used to live out this way. He went to school out here. He was out wrestling. I think he works at Poly now, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. I don't want to quote that,
Testing,
but I know he's still a teacher and
testing.
a
One, two.
coach as well.
Y'all can hear?
And he's
There
from
we
out
go. We
this
good?
way, so they probably know
We
Wavy
good?
Gibson.
Good?
Yeah.
Yes, no, maybe so.
I can't wait to go into it.
Oh yeah, there we go.
You know,
All right,
I
making
just
sure.
his side, follow his side.
Yeah, we ready to get
So we got
into it.
some. Yeah, man, I'm hoping we can write a book one day. We get the right person around us, you know, so we can write a book. It's so much that happened that you wouldn't believe, man. We definitely lived the story, you know. Yeah,
I work in the library. That's my day job.
man.
Alright.
I hope I can find somebody to write something, write us up, you know. I put it all together and give you all the dates
We
and
got the brains
times.
for it.
It's been a journey, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you. Couldn't been here without you.
Yes,
So we definitely
yes.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your time. I thank you for sharing your life. And I thank you for your vulnerability. I think it'll help a lot of other people to hear too. People
Yeah.
will resonate with your story by you just sharing your honest self.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
Yeah, don't hold back. We don't mind telling it.
Yeah.
We'll tell the truth.
Ask any question you
Yeah,
feel.
anything. Yeah.
We here. We here.
Let's get it go.
Yeah. Yes, we are. Well, actually, not. It's an interview slash radio. We on the radio station. We ready to have that, but the radio it ain't gonna be out yet. We live now.
Testing.
Hola, testing. Good. Let me stay over here then. Keep a little close to the mic. Yeah, we already had a radio station going on. So we just wanted to go live for y'all so y'all can see us live. For the people that's here, everybody else, y'all gonna hear us. But we on
Let me see. I'm gonna go to my
91.7 FM. That's what we gonna be on. So just know. But we live now.
How you go live on here?
Where you gonna set it up at?
Right here in front of me. What I gotta do?
We ain't start yet, so this just a little chill moment. Y'all getting the sneak peeks and the y'all gonna have the bloopers and all of everything. Basically, y'all get to see everything.
I'm gonna do Instagram.
I'm
The
already
business
on
one.
Instagram.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm trying to go on the Facebook one.
Accounts. Not even, how you switch accounts?
You want me to go to the business one?
Oh no, it's up to you.
I was gonna do this one.
All right, go ahead. I don't be on Facebook. I don't know how to do that. How you post? Go to the post and see if it say live. Y'all can hear us. Everything good? Say, am I nervous? Nah, I'm just more excited than nervous. Like I don't be talking too much. So now this gonna be my chance to get it out.
Let me see.
Oh,
That's
I
her.
forgot yours flip. It's the flip phone.
Yeah. Like, how can we put that?
What's up, guys? You're listening to Joyce Radio on WHCP 91.7 FM. I'm your host, Marco Garcia, and I am super excited to be joined today with George and Keone.
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
What's
still
up, fellas?
going,
What's
man.
up?
How's it going?
Happy to be here.
It's going wonderful, man. I am super excited to get to connect with you guys today on the air. I can't wait to get to learn more about your story and go into all the awesome music you're going to be sharing with us today.
Cool.
And get the foundation behind all the motivational content that you guys are putting out to the community, uplifting and empowering. And I can't wait to hear about all that goes into that.
Yes,
So we're
can't
more
wait.
excited to share.
Yes.
Thanks for being here, my guy.
Nah, thank you for having us.
On here we like to say it's about who you are, not just what you do. So to kick us off, please tell us who is George? Who is Keone?
Okay.
Well, I'm Keone, and I'm here to motivate, be positive, change the world in a positive way. Really, like anything I do, I just want to be positive with it. There's enough negativity in the world, so I'm gonna try and bring the peace and positivity out of me and spread it to any and everyone that I encounter. So that's why we still going. So yeah, that's my main thing. We still going, and we on peace and positivity. Me, at least.
Well, I'm George. Me, a little bit about me is I'm a military veteran. I've been around a lot of different states, a lot of different places. I love them all. The military has brought that out for me, and I met a lot of different people. So what I've been doing is talking to people, sharing my life, the things I went through, negative, positive, and basically try to utilize that to make a better space around me. And now I've been doing that. And so what I want to do is share that with everybody else. So we came up with Still Going. I had this business since my son was a child. I started it for him. And what happened was it just evolved from different things. And now we're here helping everybody else with the stuff that we learned together, the things that we all been through.
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible, man, and that's something I'm very excited to go into. As I said, I'm very inspired not only by just the business aspect of all you've accomplished, but the familial side. Seeing the bond you have with your son, and the inspiring story about how you fought to have that
Yes.
connection
Yeah.
and make that connection happen.
Yeah.
And I want to commend you.
Thank
And to kick us off, we're going to take a little rewind, and I'm going to have you tell us about, describe your childhood in 3 words. What's up, AB?
All
What
right.
it is.
Well, I would say in 3 words, strange, exciting, and fun.
Exciting, definitely one for me. It was very exciting. I would say loving. I had a very loving childhood. Last one, I want to get a good one. And change. I went through a lot of change as a child. So those are my 3.
Tell us about, what was the process like of, gaining custody of
Oh man, that's a big one. For us men, man, going through that process, it's always rough waters. It's never easy travel. I had a breakup with his mom, and what happened was, I left him with her, and the process was rough because when you're going through that, you don't have a lot of people backing you when you don't tell people your story from the beginning. People have to assume. So what I learned was it was better leaving my doors closed to handle my business, and that's what I did by fighting for him. The process was hard, but as any man knows, if you want something, it comes with what? Work. So I was grateful to go through it though. Part of the process was money. He lived in another state. I had to travel every other weekend, drive. It started off in a pickup truck, two-door pickup truck. I would drive to Atlanta, Georgia from Baltimore, Maryland, pick him up. And then I had to have him back by Sunday evening after I picked him up on Friday. So that tells you where his story started. So it was rough, but we got past that.
I commend it. And what is something that how would you say is that experience strengthened your relationship with each other?
I think it strengthened it was a good part of it because me being different, I looked at my friends and how they were with their children and how they weren't around. It was like I felt like the first thing I needed to do was try to, be a friend to his mom. I felt like if I could just get that through, I knew that was the hardest thing. So no matter what, I took a lot of blows that people thought I shouldn't have. But at the end of the day, it wasn't about what was happening to me. It was about what was going to happen to him. So the process I went through by looking at my son today, I'm grateful. You know, yeah, it was tough on me. I lost a lot of pounds, gained some, lost them, but I got him. So it was a good process, and I'm just happy he's here and happy. I didn't have a lot of money, but I gave him a happy childhood.
Gave me time.
Yeah.
A lot of time. The time mattered more than any money could ever compare. So that was what made us closer. I understood the first of all, like you said, going state to state, even with wrestling, for example, he's coming from Maryland to Virginia all the time. He's on time. Sometimes he might be 5 minutes late, but he's there. Always was there for me. Yes. So it's like I could never be more thankful than just to see him come in like, oh, I'm here. And that was bringing a smile on my face, and it lighted my energy up. So that's all I ever needed and wanted. So I was good with that.
Yeah, my relationships is tough to this day. It was like, oh, you love your child that much? It was rough. Yeah, it was rough.
What first song that you think of when you think of your childhood, your own personal childhood? What is the first song that comes to mind? Where are you at? Who are you with? And what are you all doing?
Oh, wow. Me, I'm in my grandmother's basement when they used to have parties back in the day, when it was just fun. And I'm going to say the song, I probably wouldn't even know the name of the person or the song, but I'm going to just say that basement, everybody knows, with the disco ball light and all the family. So I'm just going to stick with, like I said, I'm going to just stick with somebody like the Jackson 5 then. You know, they was always playing back then.
I do. The one you had said earlier, that classic, man, because no matter what, I felt like we was classic. We moved in style. We always kept our chin up and chest out. So it's like I felt like I was the classic man.
Yeah.
So I say that one.
So, in line with that, you know, what are some of those lessons that you guys have learned about something you learned about yourself and about the world since the beginning of the process of starting, still going to where you sit today?
Oh, wow. Man, okay. You can't trust everyone. You know, all information is not good information. And what worked for one person may not work for you, and what didn't work for one person may work for you. So what I've learned is this process is all about what you put into it. Because before I was just trying and wasn't getting anywhere. And then all of a sudden I got my son here and he threw a little wrench in it and was like, Dad, why are we not doing this? And that's when I learned. It's like, it's not about me putting all this money or trusting this person to tell me the way to go. It was more about, look, let's just do this and put some effort behind it and see where it goes. And that's what we tell everybody to this day.
I would say change. Change is great. Don't be afraid of change, because you might be, it's good to work on one thing over and over until you get it, but also sometimes the change may be for the better, it may be for the worse, but went through a lot of change and I feel like it helped me personally a lot. So change is definitely great. That's what I was saying.
You have to have a tough chin
Yeah.
with a business. You have to be ready to take a loss and come back from it, because if you can't take a L, you're never going to be an owner. You know, because even rich people that I see, successful people that I see, they take L's. You might not hear about it, because what they do, they move on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you dwell on your loss, you're never going to move on to see your fate.
Yeah.
Yes. We try.
In line with that, you know, tell me about the meaning behind still going.
Positivity. We always, well, it says it for itself, still going. We stay still going, no matter good or bad. We keep going, and we try and stay positive all the time, peaceful. We just try and change the world in a positive way, bring positivity, peace, and that's the main thing. Like, keep it going and keep peace and positivity.
Yeah, we want people to just have like I keep saying, a strong chin. We want people that come around us. We want to help build them in the thing wherever they're not strong at, because that's what a team player would do. That's what a family member would do. That's what anyone that has any genuine feeling would do for a person. So that's what we try to put out in the best way that we can, however the person comes to us.
That's beautiful, and I love that analogy you used there of the team player. Sports being a big part of both of your lives.
Yeah.
Keone here going to be the incoming wrestling coach at CSG.
Yes.
Alma Mater. Shout out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, you both having a career in wrestling.
Yeah.
Tell me, what are some, I guess, life lessons or skills that have carried over from your time in sports into your work in the clothing business?
Hard work, and again with that change that I keep saying, I never really wanted to wrestle, to be honest. I wanted more to play football, box. I like things like that. My dad wrestled. He always used to tell me, son, just try it. I was like, no, I want to box. I want to play football, until I kept hurting myself trying to hit big people in football. I was like, I'm done with this. So I tried boxing. Then sadly, my boxing coach had disappeared on us. So it was like, when that happened, I ended up just like, all right, I'll try. And when I tried it, I fell in love with the sport. I wish I'd have started earlier, because it changed me for the better. It's like I felt change. It made me real determined. It made me more confident in myself. Mm-hmm. It made me I feel overall a better person. Like I definitely did. I got better with anger issues also with wrestling. I had a good temper before I wrestled. Then when I wrestled, I noticed after I watched certain videos, after I zapped out from losing and things like that, I could see everybody that was rooting for me. They're all like, wait, what's wrong? Like, you did good. I'm looking at it like, no, I lost. That's not good. And the whole time, it's like, after a while, I look back at it like, wow, like I'm actually getting better every step I take. So change is definitely.
And I'd like to give a shout out, excuse me, not to interrupt you, son, but to Mr. Eddie Butcher, because he was the first person that was kickboxing. He trained my son when he was about 5 years old. And that was what instilled that strength into him. And I want to give him a shout and say thank you for that, because that was the beginning of all. He trained me as well mentally. So I appreciate him. So yeah, that was great.
Yeah, definitely. I remember being on the park with him.
Well, what is I guess a highlight moment from your time on the wrestling side?
Highlight moment? It's a picture when I was in regionals. I was hurt. Like I already was I was hurt physically, but I was mentally strained, because I was like, yo, why did this have to happen my senior year? Like, all this, I knew I wanted to go to states. No, not knew I wanted to. I knew I was going to states. And I got hurt a week before regionals, and I really wasn't even really supposed to wrestle, but I went out there and gave it my all anyway. And it's a picture when I had the guy in the headlock pinning him, and my dad is in the background like this, and they all
caught the picture.
Yeah, behind him. So you see him like this, and then between his arms, I'm right here with the headlock. It's like, I want to get that picture on the painting. I wanted a poster. Like, it's like, that's my favorite picture ever, because it's like how my emotions was that day. I really wasn't in it, but then when I seen that picture, it's like everybody else was like, go, and especially him. He was. Yeah, it's like, so. Looking back at it, I'm just happy. I did everything I did, like I said, with change. Because if I would have never wrestled, I don't know where I would have been with my temper, with everything really, because it helped me with determination, confidence. My main thing was confidence. Like, I was confident in myself, but I still had like a little, I don't know the word, but I still was just like a little off. Like, But when I wrestled, it's like I'm on top of the world. I felt.
Give you bravado.
Yeah, definitely. So that picture was that one for me.
Yeah, I think so too. I never forget that day. That's why I got it on my. I got that picture going. Yeah, man. I'm proud of both of them. Proud of both of them. The youngest is very good at football. He's holding it down. D1. That's what we say.
Mm-hmm.
They run in the blood.
Yeah.
What is a message that you guys hope people take away from the still going brand as a whole?
It could be worse.
Yeah.
So keep going.
Yeah, man. Just it could always be worse. So we just would like people to take from our brand that it is welcoming. It's a family. It's a journey.
Yes.
But it's a positive journey. That's all we want them to get from that. When they come get our brand, we don't want them to really buy it because the clothes look good. We want them to come buy because they just happy to be a part of the family. Like,
you put the clothes on. My bad. Yeah. But when you put the clothes on, I want you to feel us, not just wear it. Like I want you to be like, oh yes, I'm still going. Like, right. So it's like you got it on for a reason, not just because it look good or it feel good. You feel good when you wear it.
Right. Because you know where it's coming from, the energy that's coming. Yeah. It's like every time we touch a pat, anything we send out to somebody, it's like we putting out energy on it. And it's not, we want everyone to get positive energy. If we having a bad day, we ain't touching anything because we want to give you positive energy on everything we do and everything we touch.
Definitely.
Yes.
I can't wait to go back more into it when we get back in from the break.
Okay.
But first, we're going to go into our first track for the people. Please tell us about Dancing on the Ceiling by Mr. Lionel Richie.
Man, old school, man. Like I say, I was in that basement, man, with my grandmother, grandfather, and great grandmother. So, I didn't. That's just what I know, man. That's just what I know.
That's where it takes you to the basement party.
Yes.
Hey, well, let's go in there with them, y'all. We're going to be right back with more of George and Keone of Still Going Apparel. We're going out right now with Dancing on the Ceiling.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Yes.
Beautiful guys.
That's it. We on commercial break now. Y'all got questions? Oh yeah, you see Bam in the back. He in the cut. Stand up real quick, Bam.
Bam.
Oh wait, about your head there.
Oh.
There you go. He in the light. Right there. There we go. Yeah, he right there.
We on break right now.
Y'all got any questions, anything? Or anything y'all thinking, feeling? Should we just got y'all sitting here watching us? Everybody saying what's up to you, man. Yeah.
Man, I'm just so excited, y'all. So don't pay me no attention.
Me too. I know y'all see my legs under the table keep shaking. That's because I'm filled with excitement. If I could jump through the table, I would.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. One of you bring us that way. One of you do it on this one. One of you do it on the next.
All right.
You want to do it first?
Welcome back. This is George and Keone. You're listening to Doris Radio on 91.7 FM. Keep it locked.
Hey, we back. I am super stoked to be joined today with George and Keone of Still Going Apparel. We just played our first track for the people, Dancing on the Ceiling by Mr. Lionel Richie. We got a few more coming up for you guys later on in the hour. First, I want to go back in. We left off talking a bit about you guys' upbringing.
Yes.
Hailing from Baltimore, the journey you went through to come together and to have custody and have your connection, channeling that energy into the apparel company, Still Going, that you now use to share not only fly clothing, but motivational content and inspiration and spreading positivity and empowerment throughout the community.
Yeah.
I am very excited to continue going more into the story of the men behind the brand here. And I want to go back in. We talked a bit about wrestling and the importance that sports has played into your lives. But I know that George here, you were also in the U.S. Army.
Yes.
And so tell us a bit about what that decision was like, that pivot, that transition into the U.S. Army, and then what were some lessons or skills that you took away from that experience that have helped you into your journey later on in life.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say what got me there is my mom kind of raised us alone. Me and my sister. I have a sister. My biological father was not around. So, me being a male of that time and there, I had issues about that. I felt like I was cluttered. I wasn't a man because I was being raised by a woman, and then I had a gentleman come in my mom's life, and he became, I call him my stepdad. I say he's my father. Walter Reed, Reed's Pest Control. He came, and what happened was he used to tell me all the time, he's like, oh man, you're not tough, you're not this. And I kind of felt it, and it was like, he was like, I'm gonna put you in wrestling. Now, mind you, I'm a kid, and he took me there, took me over east, just when the projects was up. I was like, I don't like this. I don't want to go. But he made me do it. And from that point on, by having him in my life, it kind of helped build me because I was going everywhere because I was raised under a woman. So I wanted to go do this and go do that. And I wound up going in the military. He drove me for that. He was in the Marines. So I wanted to do something different. Still wanted, I still had that. So yes, yeah. So I'm like, I'm gonna go Army then. So I went, and what it did was me having him in my life built something in me to make me say, when I have a child, I'm gonna make sure I be there for them. So by being in the military, having that structure that I didn't have being built onto me later in life, that created some things that started making me come to this still going, but I wasn't there yet. I didn't get there until it was like, now I'm in the military, I'm different, I'm feeling different, I'm feeling stronger, and then I get out and I have a son. So once I have the son, and things are different, I'm hurt, I got a plate in my neck. So it was like at the time I was just having issues. So money was funny, you know how they go. So it built me by going through all of that struggle to feel the pain, feel the joy that came in between, and notice that people really weren't good to you when you were down, So I had to learn all these things, and I took it in, but I didn't let it affect me. So when I say with wrestling and things like that came along before I went in the military, I went in the military to wrestle. But being hurt, they didn't let me do it. So I'm gonna say that wrestling and my stepdad, I can't leave it out. They instilled that pressure into me to be a better man. So by the time my son came along, all I wanted to do was be everything that my dad wasn't for me. So now, no matter what it was, every beck and call, I was coming. So that built the strength in me to now that I got my son, I'm like, I gotta have something for him. So I said, let me start a business. And it came still going. So now we're here, and I hope I ain't dragged that out too long.
No,
but
that's beautiful. Man.
Yeah.
I took note of when you mentioned being everything your father wasn't. A question I like to often ask parents is, what is a way that you feel that your parenting style reflects the way your parents raised you and negates it, does the opposite?
Okay. I'm gonna say the opposite first is my parents really didn't. They heard me, but they weren't listening. So the difference with me is I made sure I would never. Let's give a simple example. Children can get their license at 15 and 9 months.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm like 15. Don't tell me at 15 and 9 months I can get my permit and I can start driving, and then 15 and 9 months come. You don't let me. You say, oh, you come up. I didn't want to be that type of person to my child. It's like if I wanted to tell him the truth at the time. Look, no, or look, yes.
Yeah.
And that was the difference. So that was two different things. Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me, what for each of you, what is a piece of advice that was imparted to you in your childhood that has stuck with you throughout your life and perhaps gotten you through a tough time?
It could be worse. He been saying that since I was a child, and I say it now to any and everybody that I accidentally talk to. It's like you could say hello to me, how you doing, and I would say it could be, it could be worse. Like, so I'm blessed. So it's like, and I get that from him because he always instilled that into me since a child. So I always looked at any obstacle like I can overcome this because it could have been worse. Like, for example, if I chopped my hand off, I was like, it could have been worse. I could have chopped the other one off too. So it's like that was really, yes, definitely it could be worse. So keep going, still going.
Oh, so say it again though, because I want to get it right. Because
a piece of advice that was imparted to you in your childhood that has stuck with you throughout your life, and perhaps gotten you through a tough time.
that's why it was so hard. It's like, man, it's with a lot of youth from my era. I'm 48. It was a lot of troubled times, for all of us, and we didn't know how to address it, So to say what brought us through, I gotta say all of those times, because without having those situations and issues, I can't even single them out because it wouldn't have made me the man I am today. And I mean, every one of them, people say, oh, this never happened to me. Oh, I can't tell nobody about this because that's embarrassing. No, if it happened, it happened. It's your life. It happened. I don't care what the downfall is. I don't care how bad it is. What's your good thing?
Everything happened for a reason.
So I feel like every negative thing that has happened to me has been the thing that changed to positive to help me move forward. Because without the negative, there would be no positive. Yin and yang.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. That's beautiful, man. One of my favorite books is a memoir by Maya Angelou called "Wouldn't Take Nothing from My Journey Now."
Okay.
But it is essentially the notion that time will turn the things that we regret in the moment into things that we appreciate in the future.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can agree with on that one.
Yeah.
I think you guys should share it.
Sure.
And tell me, when's the last time you cried and why?
Me?
You want to go first?
I'll go. Look, I have no problem. Look, I have to be honest with people. It's like it's been a point of time where I didn't cry. Then it was a point of time where I became a crybaby. And I'm gonna say this, that if you don't find a way to let out your feelings that you can't really put into words, you're doing nothing but killing yourself slow anyway. That's the point of crying. It's the same reason to laugh. Only thing if I could give anybody anything out here today, I just want to tell them the negative is the positive. The positive is the negative. It all goes together when it comes to us in life. We live, we die. So the thing is, it's like take all of that and just move with it as it is. It's yours. Take it and wear it as a button on your shoulder, as if you was in the military, and say, hey, I tripped yesterday, but did I get up today? That's all it is. Take ownership. Everything, good and bad, and you'll be a happier person.
I would say Mine that I remember was regionals. When I went through that hardship at regionals, I was hurt. I just knew I was going to states. Everything happened like in 1 week of regionals. So it's like I got hurt right before regionals. Went to regionals, gave it my all, still didn't make it. I just felt like, yo, why does it happen to me? Like, so I let it out. I got the scar on my hand. I punched the locker. I didn't even feel it.
I
Dad
think
came in there.
I had that was when I had the
The
heart
heart
attack.
problem. Yeah.
I had 2 minor heart attacks. Didn't even know it.
He came in there, and he basically, came in there tried to talk to me. I didn't hear him at first until he was like, "Son, your hand bleeding," and then I looked down and it's just blood just dripping on the ground. Then everything came back to reality. I'm like, yo, like I got relaxed basically,
Yeah.
and then I start listening, hearing everything he was saying. But I say that I was happy I got to let that out, and now, like you said with the book, um, I wouldn't take that back because I have a brother on my mother's side, and he wrestles now because of me. Like he that's why I went to Virginia. I
Yeah.
was supposed to be in South Dorchester all the way till my senior year, my 11th grade and my senior year, but I haven't never went to the same school 2 times in a year. So it's like I kind of ended up being like, all right, I'll just go anyway because I never get to go to the same school 2 times in a year because I move so much. So I went down there with him and he wrestled, and now it's like I see he tries to do better than me with everything. Even in school, I got a 3.5 GPA when I graduated, and he said he's gonna get 4.0. I said I'm going to states. He said he's going to nationals. So it's like I know whatever I did with my walk, it had to help him in some way because I see he's like, oh no, I'm going to take a step higher than what you did. So I really like I'm just happy about myself and him that I can see that I know I had to do something to make him want to follow my footsteps in that kind of way. So
Nah, he made that decision because they don't have their father around. And what he did was he told me, he said, Dad, some of the stuff that you tell me, I need to go down there and show them. He's like, you tell me to pray, and I want to tell them to pray every time. He was like, I want to give them what you gave me. And I'm like, cool. For that, son, go ahead. And that's how that was. He's making me proud every day.
That's powerful, yo. Damn, man. I'm just so inspired just listening to you guys. I can only imagine, that creative outfit must be like. I know we haven't gone into your YouTube channel.
Not yet.
Where you share motivational content and inspiring videos online. Please tell us a bit about that.
We work out. We started off. We really started doing pull-ups because we do kind of statics at home. We do push-ups, little things like that, but we didn't have no pull-up bars, so we just go around to the parks and stuff like that. Did pull-ups. I remember I first started, I could do 3 at the most, and I was hurting for 2 weeks. Now I can rep out 10. It's like, and I know just from us going consistently that helped out. But we motivate to just get up, work out with us. We talk to you while we working out a little bit, make little jokes like, hey, don't be sitting on the couch eating chips right now. Do like 5 push-ups with us and go finish eating your chips later. Like little stuff like that. We also sit down and just talk,
sit down,
like, and just talk, like, because we have a lot that runs through our brains, and sometimes on the videos I notice I never get to get it out because I be thinking of so much I never get to say it. It's like I'll be rambling in my brain and skip over what I
we'll
was
have
supposed to say.
topics written down, and we'll get too long on one topic sometimes. So, but it's cool though because we speaking from the heart. So it's like you gonna catch it or you're not. That's
Basically.
how we look at it.
And I think it's really dope, because it's social media is something that's often looked at as a negative impact. I love looking at the ways that we can use it in a positive
way.
Right.
What are some ways that having that thing to bond over has helped your guys' relationship?
Sure, communication.
Definitely.
Communication, because I mean, we still, to a young man and an older man, and father and son, at times, we clash, but it's different. It's like we'll clash and be like, hold up, I know you in your zone. all right, skirt, you know, and that came from learning too patience with everything, you know, that, and that's why we talk about that in our YouTube, and every time we speak it, it's about having respect for people. If you give a person respect, that's not respecting you, eventually they're going to respect you, as long as you just don't fall down to their level. And that's what I've learned. So I give respect to everybody. Sometimes some people be like, why you call me mister? It's like, because you are a mister. Just because I might be a little older than you, you're still a mister. It's respect. And that's what I give all day long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What was the question again? Sorry.
Essentially,
No, we were just talking about basically, I think it was just what we were doing
What with the YouTube?
with the YouTube.
Oh
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. All right.
Yeah, basically just like we were saying, just trying to talk to people. Like we just come up with things like as far as the business as well too. Like we tell people, because we kind of tell them to give us a question. So like the week before, or whatever, we'll have what we were doing, one every 2 weeks or once a month
It was 1 every 2 weeks.
or once a week, once every 2 weeks, and we give them a chance to ask us a question, and then we go through the comments, and we come back and we say, hey, so and so asked us this, and we'll answer the question. But it more like we tell them about our process. We're dealing with outside manufacturers, you know, so they won't just jump in and say, hey, let me go to deal with this guy from Pakistan, because hey, you're gonna go and you're gonna get messed over. It's like it's a process. And you don't necessarily have to do that nowadays. So we tell people about that. Then it gets back to, you know,
Lifestyle.
personal issues. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You and your daughter, or two males, because we can give a better perspective on a son and a father than we can with a son and a daughter. But we can give you moral presentation. We can present you with moral things that will make you handle that situation a little better. You're right,
Yeah.
right. You know, because respect again is the key with everything. Even your children. We think, oh, we ain't gotta respect them. That's our child. But they're growing up. Do you want them to respect you when you grow up? It's a way to do things. It's a way to stop things. You don't have to beat kids. You know, I ain't saying some of them don't need it. Some of them might need it. It just depends. It's about, and then think about it. A lot of people, what you don't do, let me tell you, look at yourself first. Everybody willing to tell somebody what they're not doing, or
Accountability.
look at yourself first. Maybe it's you. So,
Yeah.
Tell me, guys, finish the sentence. I am happiest when.
I'm with my family.
yeah, I'm happiest when we all together.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we doing
Yeah.
now.
I can go through
Yeah.
a hardship as long as they by my side, then I'm good.
Yeah,
Like I can make it through it.
yeah.
Yo, I am super excited to go back more into it when we get back from the break.
Yes.
First, we're gonna go out with our second track for the people. Please tell us about "Return of the Mac" by Mr. Mark Morris.
Feel like out of all the changes and all the hardships, I done returned. So that's like kind of my theme song. Like every time I have a feeling like, oh, I just went through this, it's like, I'm back. So I play that. So return the key.
It's the Return of Key, y'all.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with more of George and Keone of Still Going Apparel when we get back from this.
Yes.
We're going out right now with Return of the Mac. We're listening to Doris Radio on 91.7.
Keep it locked.
That's it. It was beautiful, love.
Break number 2.
Yeah, break
Break
number
number
2.
2. Yeah.
Now they hang up on the
Drink my
break.
water. Huh?
Hang up on the break.
Shoot, they might need a snack break. Yeah, go ahead, get y'all snacks, get y'all drinks right now, because we taking our little break. You ain't got to leave it live, but if you want to, go ahead. Come back. We'll be
let me
back
see.
in about 5 minutes.
Let me get the guy on the live this time.
Yeah.
Bring them on the camera.
Yep, it's gonna be on YouTube. So everybody that's hearing the live, y'all seeing this live. But if y'all want to see the full video, it's gonna be on the YouTube. It ain't gonna be on Instagram. It's gonna be on the YouTube. So if y'all here, y'all seeing it live, y'all get to see all the little bloopers and everything.
They ain't gonna get all of it.
What? Nah, and it's going into the light. It's making
Oh, okay.
it's that light.
Let me see if I can put it up. Man, you hold it and get all of it.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm actual autographs too as well.
Hey, hold on. Let me put my cards now.
Sign as well.
Okay.
I have a party message for you guys in the phone.
Cards. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You need to turn it around. Yeah.
You want to flip it so you can record like this?
Flip.
Yeah. Doris Radio. Y'all see where we at?
What happened?
That's right here. Oh, see that? No, not really. Okay.
Oh, I'm stoked. We still got Jackson 5 into dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Gang. Go in and get we do. I got a hip hop top 5.
Hip hop top 5.
Who he
Like artists.
Yeah, like I don't know. Hip hop. Yeah, about the top 5 for artists.
Kamal.
I'm about to don't tell me now.
Yeah, I got a couple.
How do you do this?
Yeah, it's the 50th anniversary of hip hop this year.
Okay. I ain't even know about that. Learn something new every day.
It's a very new genre.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if y'all are doing anything for Juneteenth, but we're doing a walk. Starts at Long Wharf downtown, and then it goes all through the historic Pine Street and downtown area, like a lot of the local black businesses and organizations and things like that.
No, I ain't
Juneteenth.
Yep, it's tomorrow at 11 a.m.
All right,
pop out.
Yeah, we'll pop out.
And it'll be a long walk, so there'll be much people out there.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
We're gonna be out there.
Yeah. We're gonna do that. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn.
All right, well, welcome back. This is Key and
George.
And you're listening to Doris Radio on 91.7 FM. Keep it locked.
Yes.
Hey, we back. We are here with George and Keone of Still Going Apparel.
Yes,
We just played our second track for the people, Return of the Mac by Mr. Mark Morrison. We got a couple more coming up for you guys at the end of the hour. We having a blast, sitting here talking a bit about, the beginnings of these two gentlemen here, as well as the beginnings of Still Going, the brand.
Yes.
And our overarching theme here is mental health. And in our third segment, we like to go into the interior, as they say. And so to kick us off, I'd like to have each of you tell us what is something that you do to pick yourself up when you find yourself to be feeling lower than where you are.
Me first?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, like we say, we being open. So, I gotta tell the truth. Because of me having a problem with that back in the day, I see a therapist to help me, which basically to give me outlines at times when things I feel like, okay, maybe it's overwhelming, I'm about to backtrack, So what I would say is what I've learned is just basically when things aren't going your way, what you want to do is stay strong. Basically, don't panic, because when you get unfocused, you make bad decisions. So the main thing is whatever your feeling is, whatever you have that is your go-to, whether it's prayer, meditation, walk, run, lift weights, we all have something. Just go to it. Let that be your peace. My peace is wrestling.
I was ready to say, I was ready to say that. Like ever since I wrestled, when I get on the mat, that's definitely my peace. But when I'm not around the mat, I notice I have to take walks. I can't sit around because I have a temper problem. So even me lifting weights, I'll lift weights and then I'll feel too strong. Now I want to punch a hole in the wall. So it's like I'll have to just go on the walk to kind of free my mind. Yeah. And just sometimes I'll go on the walk and I close my eyes half the walk. And I don't know how I don't walk into anything, but I notice it's like I'll just keep closing my eyes. I might look up, pray a couple times, like what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely, I definitely walks, bike rides also help me out. But that's my main thing. I have to get outside and just move because if I stay stagnant, I'm gonna want to go berserk. So
and he's telling you about the inner beast now, because we talk about, you got to be able to know who you are first. Because if you don't know who you are, how can you change anything, fix anything? If you don't know you're an ignorant person, how do you become a better person? So that's the first thing, knowing who you are.
definitely.
What are your top three go-to, tools to use to regain control of your temper if you find yourself to be getting to that point?
Push-ups is one. Definitely, I do them until my arms turn to noodles. Walks. And now me and Dad has this garden. I ain't gonna lie, that garden helps me out. Like we got the melon plant that's growing long. I go out there every time I see a leaf just hanging. I go up there and fix it. It's like that definitely calms me because I notice I have to be real, like gentle with the plant. Like I can't be over there like with the plant. So I have to be. Yes, basically. Yes. So the garden definitely helps now that we have that.
Yeah, so I gotta say, well, with my one, I'm gonna go ahead and get that out the way. The garden is one of my piece. It used to be cutting grass, but it's not that. The garden is it now. I gotta throw this out there. I was raised in the church. My feelings towards how things are going, I think a lot of stuff is mixed up now, so I can't say what I am. I say I believe it is a higher being there. Let's just leave it at that. But I was raised in the church, so one of my go-tos is church hymns. Man, I will listen to church music. I try to tell people all the time that bumpity bump 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 will send you somewhere. You gotta watch what you're listening to when you're in a certain state of mind. So I would say gospel music is one of the things that I like, and it's well-rounded gospel. It's not necessarily just Kirk Franklin or old school. I'm open to all gospel music. That's a go-to. And the other thing is exercise. I feel like without the exercise, your mind ain't gonna be right either. I mean, exercise does your mind and body good. So that and that church music keeps me straight. Yeah.
That's dope. And in line with that, what is on your top three workout playlist songs?
Shoot, man, do we even listen to music though? Working out like
while we working out? Not really. We ride the bikes to the to the like playground and stuff like that.
So I would say old school because I stick on the classic.
Me too.
Yeah, we gotta keep it.
I definitely had an old school on.
And we get our bumpty bump. I like my rappers, but
I love that bumpty bump.
Yeah, old school. Yeah, that's what they used to say. You listen to that bumpity bump, boy, turn it down. Come on, Pop.
How do you want to be remembered?
Oh man, me?
Positive impact. I just want to be remembered as a young king that tried to be positive and help others throughout their journey. That's the best way I can put it. I'm still walking mine, so I still can't give all of that yet.
So let's see here. What impact do I want to leave? I would hope that the impact that I leave is everybody would say he was a good friend even in the worst times, because I haven't crossed anyone that I can recall that hasn't deserved it. And when I say that is not necessarily me getting back or anything like that. It's more of sometimes you got to just distance yourself from people, because sometimes some people don't wish you the well that they saying. So that's the only impact I would hope that I leave, is that everyone say, well, when it came down to it, he was a good friend. Yes, yeah.
Favorite meal?
Ooh, steak.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Steak.
that. Or my definitely go to. I eat peanut butter and jelly all the time, like like all the time.
Steak and salmon.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely do steak too. Steak, but like that's a ritual for me. Every night I'm eating the peanut butter and jelly. If I
Yeah.
don't, I feel like I'm missing something.
Yeah, that's
So,
that
yeah.
old school we didn't put on them. That's
Mhm.
that bread. All we got is bread and peanut butter and jelly.
That's
Now he
That's
hooked
all
on
I
it.
eat.
All he needs is his chips.
Yes.
What is a verse you can rap or sing from memory?
Oh, Tupac.
Come on. What is it?
Let me see. I see death around the corner. The pressure's getting to me. I no longer trust my homies. Them phonies tried to do me, smoking too much weed. Got me paranoid, stressed. Pack a gat in the vest. Oh, I don't want to keep going because I get into it. Yo, let the other way. Yeah, I could go on that one. Yeah. What about you?
My runner, I got a lot of. I'm trying to pick one.
I know you like NBA too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, you got brain fart. There it is. Yep. Overload.
Yeah, it's too many. Well, we just gonna stick with the classic, man, because that's the one that's
Yeah,
standing
see?
out. So I'm a classic, man.
Uh-oh.
You can be me when you look this clean. I'm a classic, man. Calling on me like a young OG. I'm a classic, man.
Yeah, that used to be our song.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you guys, man. Tell me, what is your personal hip hop Mount Rushmore? Top 4 hip hop artists.
Top 4? Me, Kanye.
Let's
Speak the truth. Even if you don't like it, I'm gonna say Tupac. I can't leave him out. I'm gonna go with See, right? Oh, okay. See, man, 2 more, right? So let's go. I like Lil Baby though. I like Lil Baby. And I like the other guy. Oh man, what's the little guy? Now I can't forget. I can't get his name.
Kodak.
No, the little one, the one that 42 Dugg.
42 Dugg.
I like 42 Dugg.
Oh,
yeah, only because he little and he got carried. Because I like cheering for the little guys, because I was always little. So, yeah.
My 4, I definitely got Kodak. I listen to him a lot. Kodak Black. Who else? Who else would be on there?
Young Boy. No.
Yeah, but
no.
I'm gonna do. I listen to Kamal a lot now.
Oh yeah.
And then Triple X. Yes, I like that's one of the ones.
Leave Bob Marley out.
Yeah, and I was ready. That's what I was ready to say. That Bob Marley, I definitely.
Because that's almost on my list.
I was ready to say Bob Marley because Young Boy won, but he said top 4. He had to be in the top 5 because I kind of faded off of him.
Oh, all right.
But yeah, the rest of them now I'm still locked in. So Kodak, I say Bob Marley, Kamal. Who was my other one?
Oh, you did.
X. X. I knew it. Yeah, X. Yeah.
What is something you would say to your younger self in segment A, knowing what you know
I'm blessed. So keep going. Like whatever I went through as a youngin', I was thinking, oh, what's wrong? What's going on? Hey, if I could tell them, you blessed, just keep going. Simple as that. Like I don't want to change too much of me, so I'm gonna just say you blessed, keep going.
I would say if I could tell myself something, I would tell myself to save more, save better. Like get more financially aware. That's what I would say, because that's what we didn't learn when I was younger.
What your favorite cereal?
Oh man, I didn't. For every one of my cereals, I found out was bad, and I haven't been eating them. Like I'm gonna just say, Honey Nut Cheerios. Just been sticking with them. Yeah,
That's it.
been sticking with them. Everything else has been dangerous.
See, I'm gonna just go with the danger. I got two that I have. Mine's is the Frosted Flakes and Lucky Charms.
I didn't want to name them. But
that's why I said I'm gonna go with the danger, because you said that's all we eat now is them Honey Nut Cheerios. But them Frosted Flakes and them Lucky Charms, I used to eat them all the time.
Yeah, I'd have to pray over that bowl twice.
You know what? I thank you guys so much for sharing your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Before we go out to our third track, any messages you want to send out, any shout outs, any affirmation that you want to put out there to the world?
If you sitting with anybody, tell them how much you love them. It could be worse, so keep going and give your parents a hug or your brother a hug. Anybody that you know you that's with you and you love, hug them, because we all need it sometimes.
Yeah. I hate that we on the same lines like that all the time. It's like we pretty much got the same mindset. Because I would say the same thing, man. Life is short. People think that everybody think they got tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Anything can happen right now. I mean, we could be in this radio station, a plane fall out the sky. No, man, we got to be grateful, happy, and tell everyone that you love them today. You don't know what's going to happen to you or them tomorrow. So if you got any feelings, you love someone, you want to be with someone, tell them now, because you don't know what's coming to you tomorrow. So I would just say stay positive and be you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much.
No, thank you.
We appreciate
before
you.
We go out, please again tell the people where they can connect with Still Going at online, and give us all the social media handles as well.
Okay.
Instagram. Follow us on still going. __going. YouTube. Still going. Yeah, it's just Still Going. Yeah. So look us up on there.
Facebook is Still space going, all capital letters, LLC. And that's the Facebook. TikTok.
Still_going. Yes.
And you can go to stillgoingapparel.com
as
well.
Yeah. Merch store.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys so much. This is just the first of many.
Yeah. Thank you.
Continue spreading the light, spreading the positivity. And until next time, we're going to go out with two tracks for the people here. Please tell us about both Who's Loving You by the Jackson 5 and Classic Man by G-J.
All right, so yeah, we appreciate you. So going out, man, let's do it. I would say the Jackson 5 is a part of my younger years, so that's why I would say we picked that one. And then
Classic Man, we used to ride around, screaming that.
That is our team. So it's like one generation, next generation.
It's that's definitely our theme song. That's the family theme song right there.
Chandler Boys.
Yeah.
So in closing, finish the statement for me. Someday I'll
be rich.
Amen. It is so. It is so. Amen.
Someday I'll be great.
Amen. It is so. It is so, y'all. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
George and Keone of Still Going Apparel. You're listening to Joyce Radio on 91.7.
Thank you.
Keep it locked.
Man,
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man.
definitely
Yes,
appreciate
man.
Definitely
Man,
appreciate it.
hopefully we
Like,
get a
really.
little better at this for you, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate
first
you, man.
time little interview, so we gonna get right for the next
Yeah.
one.
Oh man, it went out. That's all right. That's all right. They probably
Definitely
said I was
appreciate
doing
it.
too much.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we gonna call this a little end right here. We gonna go ahead and take some pictures and stuff. Appreciate y'all watching the live.
Yes.
We're gonna be posting it live on YouTube, so if y'all want to see the full thing, go on YouTube. I'm gonna post a couple snippets on the Instagram, so y'all can see, like, just
get
a
ready
little
for
bit.
this new apparel coming
Yeah.
right here. We about to drop it off for you. You feel me?
See the fit.
With
See the
the,
fit.
with the puff. You
It's
feel me?
coming.
Oh, and
on the
hold
way.
up, show the shoes. We gotta tell
Hold on.
thank you
Hold on.
to
1200 Customs.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
check. You got to check us out.
Show
You
them.
lucky. You lucky it ain't dark in here. They be glowing on you. You feel me? Like, you gotta check us out. You feel me? Gotta check us out. This the new one. Y'all gonna see this coming out. This the new one coming now. But yeah.
Yeah.
So you gonna have to get you something done. Check them out.
1200 Customs. Go check them out.
Yeah.
All right. Yes,
Sorry
sir.
about that.
Yeah, we get the pictures. All right, we out. Still going.
Huh? Oh no, not yet. Yeah, let's sign that.
All right, sign the book. Appreciate you again.
Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you again.
Yeah,
We
man.
at
Oh,
Doris.
we get to sign anywhere?
Anywhere.
Oh, all right, okay.
Again,
like
we
it.
at Doris Radio Station. We appreciate him having us. We in here. We'll be back.
Look. Oh, I like how somebody did. Somebody an artist. They got a piece
All
of
right,
their
see y'all
name.
later.
Oh no, that it just seeped through. Oh, I thought they